Mike in Idaho is a theist and wants to talk about the Hat Man. What's the Hat Man, Mike?
What is the hat, man? That is fucking baffling. You guys don't know this. But also, Moon Knight, I agree with Screen Red. If I could have seen what was happening in the action scenes, I would have loved it. But the Hat
Oh,
Man,
really?
go.
Hmm. This
Yeah.
isn't place for Marvel fights, so I'll leave that alone.
So
I
what's the
I
Hat
thought it
Man
was
and how is it
good.
relevant to theism?
The dark and light balance, I guess, and the Hat Man being noted because of so many variations of, I want to say communities. I get words mixed up. Society, I get theological understanding from when we helped the low income people and then we brought them back to the US and all of a sudden they all started dying in their fucking sleep, like in a notable time while they were worried about the Hat Man and the history of
Mike,
The Hat Man being a dark energy that looked like a man, often in a trench coat with a hat, like a fedora, like Freddy Krueger, which is where, what's his face? Stephen King got her from. And I saw it twice.
okay,
Terrifying. Once
cool.
with red eyes.
You're saying that this individual known as the Hat Man that is predominantly a part of some horror fiction you've seen in reality, and so you believe it's real?
Well, that's not the only reason, but yes.
I didn't ask anything at all about the reason yet. I didn't ask anything at all. I didn't ask any I didn't I swear people can't hear me. I didn't ask anything at all about the reason yet. I just asked if I was correct that you believe the Hat Man is real.
I actually believe it's a species more than a person.
Oh, what
That's
evidence
the
did
easiest way to
wow.
look at it.
So you've seen what you think is the Hat Man. Describe the scenario or a scenario where you saw the Hat Man and how you've concluded that it's not that it is in fact real and is a species.
Nice. I first saw it in the basement where I also had sleep paralysis to some degree, which was also terrifying. Pray to Jesus got out of that one. Just throwing it out there because I know you like information. I appreciate that. I'm a scientist. And then the other was, and I had to be about 15 years old in junior high and laying in bed and taking a bit of a fucking nap, and all of a sudden the Hat Man just there, and you could feel the stillness in the air, like not just there, like a few feet away to my right in the bathroom with just a silhouette and those deep red eyes. The first Hat Man didn't have the red eyes, but after I've heard about a dozen or so stories, I gather not all of them do.
Mike, do you believe in a God?
I do. It's just
Which
not
God?
very well defined by religious texts. And I remember, being raised very Christian, like
That's why I was saying
Baptist, Lutheran, Christian of Idaho.
which God do you believe
Bounced
in?
around, definitely not Mormon. I
Didn't ask
never
which God you don't
understood
believe in.
the whole Noah thing or believing.
We're gonna
that-
move on.
I was going to ask if you heard of pareidolia, but
So
when I was a kid, I saw all kinds of crazy things in the closet. Then you turn on the lights and they're not there.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
it's the Sunday show. While I'm certainly interested in cryptozoology and I guess in this case cryptoanthropology, since it's the Hat Man, if the bulk of your thing is I saw this when I was 15 and one time it had red eyes and another time it didn't have red eyes, and that's why, or I think that there's different ones. I need to know something. Give me something substantive other than I had a weird experience, because if genuinely you just thought you saw something and there's nothing else to it than that, okay, if Art Bell's still around, call him. But when I follow up to say, okay, do you believe in God? Because I'm trying to figure out if your model of God is in any way normative and consistent with the Hat Man, or how you explain the existence of a species of Hat Man along with whatever God you believe in. And you are completely incapable of even beginning to describe what God you believe in and rambling about what God you don't believe in, you're not ready for the show. And so write down your thoughts and call back.
I'm guessing you don't know this, but I'm actually on a show that reviews old Art Bell episodes.
I didn't
It's a fun
know
show.
that.
Hello. Toast to Toast AM. So anyway, next caller.